KhalifaRap.net is proud to bring you the highly requested interview with Norwalk's own Lil Quetzes. So, what's happening?
Same shit, man. Just dropping the album. Supposed to be out on August 29th, 2006. Couple days from now.
Let us know when and how you started rapping.
Shit, I've been rapping professionally for about 5 years. Before that, couple years before that, you know, my cousins were involved with the group Delinquent Habits, and it just, you know, it evolved from there. Just from hearing people like me doing some badass shit, I was like, man, I wonder if I could do that. So ever since then, just picked up that pen and paper, putting down my feelings on that piece of paper, and it's where it's got me.
How did you get signed to Eastside Records?
Oh shit! I had took my my little cassette demo, whatever you want to call it, you know, from recording on just a regular radio with a mic, and I took it to one of my homeboys, Memo from Boulevard Records. At the time, his shop was in my barrio right there in the one way, so it wasn't too far of a walk. I woke up early one day. I walked over there to his shop. I played on my shit. He's like, you know what, your shit's tight, but you know, right now, you know, I can't really do nothing for you because, you know, you only have a tape. So I was like, so how do I go about getting a CD? You know, I was like 16, 17 years old, tops. So he's like, yeah, I know this guy. You could use his studio, but he's gonna charge you. So next thing you know, I end up getting a couple $100 together, and I take a trip to the studio. I record one song, right? And then I take it back to home and I'm like, check it out. I recorded this song. Now it's on CD. What can you do for me? You like it? You not like it? So pretty much he liked it. He calls up Norwalk Records, Eastside Records. Tells him, you know, I got this kid right here. He got some heat. You know, you guys should come and check him out. I guess at the time Eastside Records was looking for a new artist. So they come down about 15, 20 minutes later, just like an hour out the studio. They say they hear the song, they love it. So they're like, we want to sign you, but we want to know if you're able to make more than just one song. So I go back in the studio and I make a couple more tracks for them. They put it on a couple compilation, Eastside Most Wanted or some bullshit like that. After that, I got signed to them. They seen what I could do, and they signed me for like a 3-album deal. After that, they seen what those albums did. They signed me for a couple more albums. That's basically how I started. All from walking up into a radio store, a CD store. Got hooked up.
You already mentioned your new album, The Number One Gun, earlier. I mean, let us know more about that album.
Well, there's 20 tracks on it. I got a few features. I got my homie Cosme, of course, on it. I got my homie Angel Rodriguez. He's a new R&B hip hop singer. So got Busy Bone Thugs and Harmony. Some more soft stuff for the ladies. I got that real hardcore street shit for the riders. I got 4 videos on there, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people seen it up on the internet. But there's 2 other videos on there that you can only get through the CD, which will be out on the 29th of August. So I mean, I put a lot of heart and soul into this particular album, as far as really getting personal with my life. And I mean, I'm just like anybody else, you know. We go through our stuff, and it's up to us what we do with it. So I go through a lot of bad times and hard times, you know. but it's a lot. It's real personal. It's a real personal album, and I mean, I think the fans will enjoy it. It's a good solid album. 20 tracks, like I said.
You already mentioned the features that are on the album, but what about the production?
Yeah, that's true too. I got a couple of names like as far as Fingers, Streetlight. He's real hot right now. He's always been hot, but I guess lately, he's blowing up a little bit bigger. And I got the homie that I started with, actually the person that I first went and got that first CD from. I still mess with him. He's T from 6 Points Productions. He got some slamming beats too. I got my homie T Nut. He's produced for people just such as the Dogtown and a lot of other Chicano rappers, and he's just he's known in what he does. And who else I got in there? I got my homeboy Creator. I've been fucking with him a lot. That fool helped me out. He's like one of the biggest things that is gonna help me out on this new album, just from him producing and from his videos, man. I mean, everyone's gonna see and know who Creator is after this album drops. If not before, if they didn't know already, they're gonna find out. His work is just, it's crazy, and from the quality, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you can't really get no much better than that, no matter where you go or who you fuck with. And who else I got on there? I think that's about it. I think that's everybody they produce. But I gotta give a shout out to my cousin, Gremlin from Norwalk. Gotta give a shout out to my homeboy Casino from the Watt. Them two fools right there, they kind of they help with some of the lyrics on there as far as being in the studio with me and giving me ideas and stuff like that. So I gotta give them shouts out for that too. So it's not all just the wet thing. I mean, I produce and I record all my own shit. I write my own shit, but at the same time, I think it's a combination of the people around me too, because I couldn't do it by myself. Not only couldn't I do it by myself without the people that help me, but without the fans either, because shit, somebody's got to buy it, someone's got to want to hear it. So it's like I got a lot of help, not just from the producers or the people that make the beats. I got a lot of help from a lot of other people, even Norwalk and Eastside Records, Thump Records, all of them.
In one of the tracks you mention the old group Norwalk's Most Wanted. People were wondering about whether it is a diss or not.
Well, honestly, if Norwalk's Most Wanted wants to take it as a diss, then fuck it. I don't really give a fuck. Because honestly, I am Norwalk's Most Wanted. And maybe they had their little thing back then, but where the fuck are they at right now? What are they doing? And if they want to have some battle, then we can do it. But it wasn't intentionally to, because you know what? As a matter of fact, in one of their songs, he tries to say, Norwalk, I'm not trying to give it fame. It's just the city where I was brought into the game, or something like that. I'm not gonna say I never heard it, because yeah, I did hear them. They were cool, whatever. But when I heard that line, I was like, is he trying to diss us? Like saying he's not from Norwalk, but he's just using our name, or what? His lyrics are what caused my lyrics in a way too. Whoever said that, I don't even know their names or whatever. But whoever said that, it kind of got me a little hot too, because yeah, you take what you hear from the lyrics, but at the same time, that's his name. That's the name of their group, Norwalk's Most Wanted. He's saying that he's not trying to give it fame. What is he doing? Trying to take the fame from that they already got? Not only that, if I wanted to diss him, I would have said, F Norwalk's Most Wanted. But I didn't say that. So, like I said, if they want to take it as a diss, I don't really give a fuck.
Like you mentioned, the album comes with a free bonus DVD. I mean, how did you come up with the idea of adding a free DVD to the album?
Well, when I hooked up with Creator, we had I had seen a couple videos that he had done, and like I said, homie's tight. He's bad at what he does. So I said I gotta get some of those on my shit. I gotta put some of them videos on mine. How can we make it happen? It started off we were just gonna do like 1 or 2 videos, but when we did the first two videos, you know, we got a good response out of them, and we just decided to do more. So basically, what happened was I paid for the videos. I came out of my pocket. I bought and paid for the videos, and my label actually wasn't agreeing with it, but I wanted to do it, and my label backed me up no matter what it is that I decide to do. So they ended up running with it, and like I said, I came out of my pocket with that money. So you know, I did that for the fans, so they could see a little bit, get a little bit closer to the actual situation. Like I said, it's real personal. The shit that I did on these videos.
The Number One Gun is already your 4th studio album. How much do you think has your sound changed till the first album?
I think it changed a lot. As far as I was like, as far as I was in the streets every day. I lived in the streets. I didn't have that much to show for. I was always grinding. I was always trying to sling some drugs or try to come up, you know, always on a mission to come up, trying to get some money, just to get high or something. And that's basically where it came from, just being on the streets, being real gangster with it, just like living as that day might be your last day. And as time went on and my CD starts to sell, I started getting money, and I didn't have to do all that crazy shit for the money. I didn't have to bring out the fact that I'm over here stealing because I want to fucking smoke some rock. Now I'm getting money. I got my own house. I live by myself. At the time, shit, I had to depend on other people, and that's where it comes from. When you're on the streets and you don't got nothing, it's just real fucked up. And then that's why I came out with the Unforgettable, because now I'm still that same motherfucker. I'm still crazy, you know. It's still street life, but now I can focus on my rapping now. And as far as that, I think that Unforgettable. That's why I named it Unforgettable, because the shit that I was spitting on that album was nothing like the first one. I mean, it still had the similarities, but it was nothing like the first one. And then as time goes by, damn, this album's doing good now. So I have more money. By the time the third one drops, you know, I got into some shit with the law. You know, they're trying to pop me for some shit. It didn't work. I'm out. So I had a little bit of different mentality. And then as far as the situation with women, you know, I love females, but you know what? I fucking hate them too. So a lot of the rap from the Walk With Me came from situations with the girls and money problems and jail problems. And now, after that one came out with this Number One Gun, I said, fuck it. Let's do what we've been. Let me do what I've been doing. Back on the streets. You know, back fucking up, gangbanging, getting locked up. Right now, I'm going through court. I'm probably gonna do 2 years upstate. So I'm probably gonna get locked up before my album drops. So from that being said, the next album, whenever it is, will probably be way fucking different than this one too. Not only that, I'm trying to challenge myself, because, like, you know, we're finally getting on the radio. We're finally getting recognized for more than just gang banging. I want to be one of those people on the radio too, not just one of those people in the jail cell. So yeah, I think they're way different from each other. But I think it still relates to a lot of what people are going through. 'Cause no matter what, I'm just like them. I'm just like you, except I'm not Germany. I'm not in Germany.
Some people say that you are doing too many radio-friendly songs these days instead of coming with the gangster shit that you had on your first album. What do you think about statements like this?
I tell them to suck my dick because they're not on the radio, so they don't know what it is like to get paid from that. You know what I mean? Tell them don't get mad because their girls bumping my shit and they're getting mad because they can't make nothing like that. I tell them maybe they already know I'm gangster enough to where I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. That's what I say to that. They already know that if anybody would say, I'm talking about in general, not only the fans. There's a lot of these rappers out here. You could see it in their music. We're trying to go for the radio, and if they can't see that we're trying to get that money and trying to be just hang along with the big dogs, you know, they can't see that. Then they're the ones that are in the streets, in the trying to go steal for that next high, you know, like I used to be. I'm not taking away from nothing like that they do or saying anything like that. I can understand. Well, they're just saying, "Damn, hey, Guetta, you should tight. You should make more gangster shit." All right, that's fine. I understand that. But when they said, "Hey, you're going soft, man. You need to start making them girl songs," well, I say, "Fuck you."
You really made your impact into the Chicano rap industry with the stuff you have released so far. Where do you see yourself right now, and where do you think will Lil Quete be at in about 5 years?
In about 5 years, if I'm alive in 5 years, shit, I don't know. I couldn't even say. Like I said, I don't think that I'll make it through today. I probably won't even make it through today, and if I do, I probably won't make it through tomorrow. So for me to say in 5 years, I I'd be lucky to be alive in 5 years.
You have been featured on several high-power entertainment releases here and there. So what's the deal with you and High Power? I mean, there are still rumors floating around that you might get signed to them.
Yeah, we've had some discussions about that, and the only thing that I could say about that is, you know, I'm down with High Power, and they're down with me, you know, and that's basically where it's at right now. And like I said, there's been discussions of something like that happening, but it's never been it's never been more than discussion so far. So anything could happen. I'm not saying that I won't. I'm not saying that I am because who knows?
Overall, what else can we expect from you in the future?
Just to know that every day that I am gonna be alive, I will try to be making that shit for the Rasta for my people. As far as being in the studio and you know if I got to do some shows or whatever, I'll still be here as far as rapping and on the streets. So in the future, just plan on seeing more Little Cuete CDs, just bigger and better than the one before.
At the end of the interview, is there anything else that you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to say that I got nothing but love for all my raza out there, whether you listen to me or not, whether you like my shit or you think it's gangster or not, it doesn't matter. I got love for all my gente, all my brown people out there, all the people going through that struggle, waking up every day, going to work, trying to get that money to feed your family. Them people I got love for the most. But I got love for all my soldiers out there with packing their cuetes, staying on their toes, keeping trucha. I got love for all the women out there trying to do the same, trying to raise their family. Maybe their baby's dad ain't no around, but I got love for all of them. They, we just got to keep our head up no matter what, we're gonna make it out of this mess one day. And whether it's through music or something else, we're not gonna be low class anymore. I'm not saying that we were or we are, but we're not gonna be that, no matter what. So I just want to say thanks to all the fans out there that support my shit, that support our shit. This Chicano rap, it ain't me, it ain't just me. All the fans out there that are actually going out there to the warehouse and to Best Buy and Sam Goodies and actually buying that, so it does show up on paper saying that people do go out there and buy that shit. You know, and to those people that are burning it and trying to burn the homies and burn all the little Chicano rappers that they think they could get over because we're just Chicano rappers, you better not let me see you out there selling no burnt CDs. That's for sure. Especially none of mine. But you better not be fucking burning the homies and shit. And last but not least, I want to say gracias to the homie Creator DEM. I want to say gracias to the homie Fingers, Streetlight. I want to say gracias to my homeboy T, 6pointsproduction.com. And I want to say much love to my label, Eastside Records. You know, we've been through a lot. We're gonna keep going through it, and hope for the best. You know, that's about it. 'Cause I need to smoke some weed now.